Good morning everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I am doing what I've been so excited to do since I've moved here. I am going thrifting for the first time since moving to Australia. So I have got a few bags on my bed. I've already put a couple in the car. So I'm going to load these up, chuck them in my boot, and then I'm pretty much ready to go. I might stop by and see Mark at work on my way there. Haven't decided yet, not sure if he's even there, he's probably out on a job. But there's a couple of different places I want to go today. I don't know what it's going to be like. I've watched quite a few thrifting videos from like people in Australia and it looks as though thrifting here is pretty good. Like you can find some really cool stuff. I haven't got that much experience with it personally. I have gone to probably a handful of stores back in New Zealand. Used to really love going to Save Mart with my friend Michelle. And you can find some decent stuff there, but I'm kind of hoping that with like Australia being a bigger place, and of course here we actually have like a really good shopping centre here that carries a lot of different brands, a lot of different clothes. I'm hoping people like to donate them. So I'm very excited. I have everything crossed that this is going to be a good day. I've literally put on eyebrows and mascara and actually done my hair because I'm like, if you feel your best, then you're gonna look your best in clothes. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point because I'm so excited, but let's get going. All right, this is my haul that I'm taking with me to the thrift store. So I've got five quite large bags and then two little ones. So this bag and this bag are like sheets and pillowcases and stuff for a bed that we don't have anymore. And then one of these bags is Mark's clothes and the rest are all mine. So I'm going to take them with me. I might donate them to a couple of different thrift stores, just kind of as I go around. Mainly because I don't want to look like a crazy person and carry all of these into the same thrift store. I don't know if I'm going to film inside the thrift stores because obviously I've never been, so I don't know what their rules are, like whether they even allow that sort of thing. And then if they do, like, I don't really think I want to be drawing that attention to myself, but I'll try. I'll see if I can get a few clips and I will try and update you in between every store that I go to as well. And hopefully we find something good, even just like one or two items I'd be really happy with. Like I don't need a massive haul, but like if we find a massive haul, I'm not going to say no, you know? We're in the car. I got a couple of things. It is already 31 degrees. It is so hot. This is my first Australian summer. It's 11 AM and I'm dying. I picked up Mark and took him to get some lunch, so that's done, and I'm just about to figure out where I want to head next. I know there's a couple of stores on this side of the river where I am now, so I kind of want to hit all of them before going back to the other side of the river. I'll show you what I picked up. Now this was one of those like SPCA op shops. They definitely overcharged me compared to like what was on the ticket for the clothes and then what they charged me at the terminal, which like is a little annoying, but it's fine. Like they didn't add too much. Like I think one was ticketed at $7 and they charged me like $9 for it instead, that kind of thing. And I don't know if it's like maybe a tax thing or a built-in donation thing that they do. I don't know. I didn't ask. I was just like, okay, whatever, it's only a couple of bucks. So I got this like salmon coloured skirt. Now I'm trying to avoid black because as you've seen in my wardrobe hauls, I own a lot of black and white. I'm trying to add a little bit of colour. I'm not entirely sure that these things are me, but this is the whole point of this, is buying clothes that have already had a long life so that I can hopefully give them a longer life, but also like I can experiment with clothes and find out kind of what my style is without having to spend mega bucks on it. So I got this like salmon coloured skirt. This is in a size large, which I have not worn a large for a very, very long time. It is a tiny bit tight for my liking, but I'm also trying to buy things that if I do like them, I'm going to be able to fit them for as long as possible. So my hope is that I continue losing weight and the little bit of tightness that came with this won't last. And it's the same for this. This one I'm not going to be able to show you, but gorgeous like a green colour, and it's a dress. Now I kind of decided on like a little Pinterest scroll the other day that I really liked like the street style type of clothing. Now neither of these are street style at all, so fuck me I guess, but just pretty casual. It's got pockets. I thought it might be really nice, and again there's like a little bit of tightness in the hip area. This I'm pretty sure is a 14, Yeah, it's a 14, so I'm a 14 on the top and essentially a 16 on the bottom, a tight 16 on the bottom. So there is a little bit of tightness around the hips in this, but again, I'm hoping that that doesn't last for too long. So those are my first two. I spent a grand total of $14 on those two things. They had cats there, so I did feel a little bit rushed. Like, it was one of those stores where you definitely feel like people are watching you the whole time. They did have a really nice dressing room though, and I appreciate when secondhand shops and thrift stores actually have a dressing room, so I'll give them points for that. And there were cats there, and I don't know why, because it's like being an op shop thing and you're raising money for the cats and donating to them. I didn't expect there to be cats there, but I kind of needed to get in and out as quickly as possible because I stopped to play with the cats and I could feel myself falling in love. So yeah, one of them scratched me, but it's okay because he was really cute. But yeah, on to the next store. I think I'm going to try and find the Vinnie's that's over here, because the one that I really want to go to on Southside is a Vinnie's. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, hoping I can also get some footage in the next one, but we'll see. Okay, so that was both Lifeline, I think, and the Vinnie's on this side of the river. I only found one thing, and it's this cute pair of shorts that looks like a skirt. I don't know if I'd really call it a skirt though. It's adorable. It's a tiny bit tight, and the zipper is not very good, so I'm gonna have to like CRC it or oil it just to make sure that it glides cleanly. I couldn't get like this little bit to zip in the store because it just would not go. I spent like 5 minutes in the dressing room trying to zip this thing back up to make sure the zip was actually working before I brought it. But other than that, I think it's really cute. This is a Boohoo size 16 and I got it for $6. So that's those two down. I am sweating. Holy moly, it is so warm. I don't know if there's any more that I want to go to on this side of the river. The Vinnie's here was okay. It wasn't great, it was pretty small, but they did have some really cute stuff. I tried on a bunch of things. I just happened to only like that one. Didn't like the Lifeline, very small. Didn't have much of a selection, and what they did have was like not organized very well. They kind of just took everything that was like plus size and shoved it in a corner all on one rack, so it made it really hard to look through. And I didn't find anything in there because I was just so like overwhelmed with like, where is anything that is actually my size. What I am gonna do is Google whether there's anywhere else I want to go on this side. Otherwise I'm gonna head back over the river to the Vinnie's on that side, because that Vinnie's is massive. I drive past it all the time. That's the reason that I was like, I want to go thrifting, because I want to go in that shop. I also don't think I mentioned it, but I did donate 2 of my bags to the SPCA op shop, and my plan was to donate a couple more to each of these shops, but neither of these accept donations on location. I'm not sure why. They both say that you have to go to like alternative warehouses to drop them off, which I really don't want to do, I'm not gonna lie. So next place I go, if they accept like donations, I'm just going to give them the whole lot, because I don't want to keep having to like look around, and I don't want to drive all over town to find this warehouse wherever the hell they want things donated. So whoever I find next that takes them is getting everything that's left. I think there's still like 5 bags or something. Let's see. I don't even know where I'm going next. I'm going to have to Google. Alright, so I went to the Salvos, the Salvation Army store. Definitely the biggest store that I've been to so far, and had the most like variety, obviously because it's big, it has the room to have variety. I thought it was pretty cool that they have like the racks where like majority of the stuff is, but then they have racks up the front that are sorted by colour, and also I think like brand, or must be something like that, because the ones on those separate racks are a lot more expensive. I've just driven around the back and dropped off all of my stuff that I had left to donate, so I've given it to them, just because I think the only other place I'm going to go is the Vinnies across the bridge, and I don't want to bank on them accepting donations on site when the other Vinnies didn't. So they're all gone. I've donated everything. It feels so good to have it out of the boot of my car. I'm going to go across to the Vinnies and check them out, and then I'm going to run a couple errands for Mark before I go home. So if I don't find anything in the last Vinnies, the next time you'll see me is at home, but if I do, I'll give you a quick update before we head back there, and then we will try everything on and maybe try and style it or something. Probably just do a really basic try on because everything's going to need to go through the wash, but we'll see. I'll see you there. Alright, quick change of plans. I got there and they're actually closed from like 12 till 2:30. So I went and picked up the script for Mark, and I'm now going to go and fill it for him. Probably get myself some lunch because it's literally only 1 o'clock and it has risen to 35 degrees outside. My car feels like it's at least 40. It is so hot, and it's way too hot to just sit in my car and wait, which usually I'd be more than happy to do, but I might shrivel up. So I'm gonna go and sort this script for Mark, get myself some lunch, and then, fingers crossed, find some really good finds when it does reopen at 2. Alright, that's me for the day. We waited until Vinnies was open, and I'm glad we did because this was definitely the best store I've been to all day. I came out with 3 things, which I'm not going to show you because I'm going to show you them in the try on portion, and I kind of want something to at least be a surprise because you've gotten the gist of everything else. I have kind of strayed today from like, I had decided that like street style was sort of my thing because it's quite casual, relaxed, comfortable. That's what I like, and I don't want to go into anything like too crazy or too like something that I know I won't wear. And I think that I'm already sort of regretting buying that like salmon-y pink coloured skirt that I brought this morning, and maybe even the dress as well. Like when I was in here I was a bit more critical. Like I did pick up a few things. I picked up a floral skirt and like a floral dress and something else, another shirt, like a t-shirt, but I took them to the changing room and tried them on, and as I was standing there I was like, these are cute, but will I wear them? And I was kind of reasoning with myself like, oh yeah, I could make myself wear this, but then I was like, Michaela, you decided that street style, or around that, a loose interpretation of street style is your thing. Are these, like, do these items fit that aesthetic? No. Are you gonna wear them? Probably not. Are they cute? Yeah. But are you gonna wear them? Probably not. So I've got that dress and the skirt that I'm going to try on. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for them. I think I'm going to, like, I'm obviously not going to, like, immediately redonate them. I am going to give them a chance in my closet for a little while. But coming to, like, this store and finding things that I put on, and I was immediately like, oh, yeah, I love this. It's kind of made me think back to this morning and the other things that I grabbed that I was like, so nobody's perfect. We gave it a shot. We did our thing. We got some things. Maybe those first 3 items are like me stepping out of my comfort zone. Maybe we can have 2 aesthetics. I don't know. I'm going to go home. I'm going to give them all a really quick try on for you, and then I'm going to chuck them in the wash so that I can integrate them into my closet as soon as possible, really. I also found a shirt, a white like overshirt that I brought a few weekends ago and yeeted it into the back of my car and totally forgot about it. So I've grabbed that out too, put that through the wash. I've actually, every time I think about an outfit, I'm like, oh, I need an overshirt. You have one. You're just a mess. This was probably not the best way to eat this now that I think about it. Trying to find a good place to put you where I can like show off these clothes, and I think this is probably going to have to be it. You're probably going to hear Rusty chirping the entire time, but that's what we've got. So, God. Okay, well, first of all, this was my white shirt that I already had. but it was in my car. This is cute. I say that, but I've never actually worn it. I probably owned it for like a month now, almost a month. Just want to like roll up the sleeves, chuck it on over something. I think it's cute. First store that I went to is where I got these two pieces. So this is the skirt that I discussed. Maybe I might have not made a great decision with that one. And then this dress, which you're not going to be able to see the colour quite right in this light, but it's fine. I'm going to quickly chuck them both on so that you can see what I was seeing and tell me if this pink skirt is a mistake. So, just tucked my shirt in. This is what I was seeing. And I think I might have been a bit hasty. Obviously I wouldn't wear it like this. I'd probably wear it with not this shirt, but a shirt of like this length. So, this is what we'd be getting. And I don't think it's the skirt itself that's making me question it. I think it's the colour. But I think that's any colour. Like, my wardrobe is primarily black and white, and I'm trying to look at everything else that I've bought that is essentially black and white. Trying to get out of that and introduce like little pops of colour, and I think in this first store I was really trying to avoid black, whites, greys, neutrals. That's why I was like, oh, we'll get like a pinky colour and the green. I don't think it's a bad skirt at all. I actually do think I could wear this. It's very comfortable. I think it's relatively flattering. And I think I paid like $4 for it. So we'll give it a go. I don't know what to wear with it. Probably just like a cropped t-shirt, maybe, a singlet. See, my brain goes, I'd probably have to be white, right? Or maybe black. Tell me a colour that I can pair with this colour, because I have no idea. Okay, and this is the dress. Now remember I said that it is a little bit tight for my liking, especially through like here, but I'm thinking that as I, lose a little bit more, it might become a bit more flattering. I like the like cinching, and I think it's supposed to sit here to give you like your waist and hips shape. But as of current, because of how like tight it is, I'd probably wear it a little further up, like under my bust. Which, like, is this also flattering, or does this just look weird? I thought the dress was cute. And this is another one that I am having like, I don't know if I'll actually wear this because it's a dress, but like, it's not floral. So like baby steps towards the dresses and skirts thing. It's a colour. I don't know if I'll ever wear this. I might have made a mistake getting this one, but I'm going to hold on to it like the skirt, and I think I'm just going to keep gradually trying it on. Every time I'm kind of like looking for something to wear, I think I'll make a point of trying this on every time to see if maybe I can convince myself to wear it, and if I can't, I'll just redonate it. It's not a big deal. I am going to move on to the next store that I went to, so these two came from the SPCA op shop. This one came from the first Vinnie's I went to, and then everything else I got came from the second Vinnie's. I went to two other stores and didn't buy anything. So let me try this on really quickly, because this is one that I thought was really, really cute. I'm actually very excited about this piece. Okay, this one's cute. Again, the light is not doing it justice, and the fact that I'm still wearing the dress as a top, but these are shorts, and I love the pattern, I love the little ruffle. I will wear like another pair of shorts like underneath this just to stop any chafing. They are tight, like they're not unbreathably tight, but I purposefully brought them tight because I want them to fit as I lose weight. I can't get, this part of the zipper will not do up as of current, and it's a real like slog to try and rip it up, so that's why when I got it I was like, I'm gonna CRC or like degrease the zipper to make it a bit easier to wear. And I've already asked Mark, and we have a can of it out in the shed, so after I pop it through the wash I'm going to grease up the zipper a little bit just to make it easier to use, because right now it's almost a two-man mission. So it does fit. It's just, it's one of those zips that's like really grindy, like it's almost like something is always caught in it and you've really got to yank it up. But it's worth it, because look at how cute these shorts are. I love this. I think they're so cute. I think they were like $6, so win. I'm going to change now into the last 3 items, and you haven't seen these before other than the mess that is on my bed right next to me, so let me get changed and I'll see what you think. You're not going to be able to see these in all of their glory, but if you've seen any of my other closet cleanouts, you'll be familiar with my other pair of these. I'm pretty sure they're the exact same pant, except of course a different pattern. These are so comfy. They're like big and flowy, and I think they're adorable. I did try on like a light brown t-shirt that was right next to these. I think someone had put them together like they were going to wear them as a pair, and it was cute. I just didn't like the t-shirt on me, so I didn't get it, but someone obviously liked them together and I think they had good taste. I love these. As soon as I saw them I was like, yep, you're coming with me. I thought she was trying to climb in the bag, but it's fine. And the last 2 are shirts. This one is really plain. It's just an old school, like, not old school, Billabong top, which I've never owned anything from this brand. Never been cool enough, but I think this fits really well. I really like this type of blue. The only thing I don't like is how long it is. So I genuinely think I'm probably just going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut like an inch or so off the bottom, just so that it sits a bit nicer, because I like my t-shirts to sit about here. So I think this was like $6 and I like it. I think it fits really well. I usually wouldn't wear blue and blue together, because I used to do that as a kid and people used to laugh at me for it, like wearing all the same colour outfit. But I'm kind of seeing on like TikTok and like reels and stuff that it seems to be a bit of a trend of like people wearing blue and blue but just different shades. So like, can somebody tell me, is this outfit acceptable? Like, can we wear the same colour on the top and the bottom now, as long as they're different shades, or just in general? Like, I don't know, but I thought the top was cute, so it might get a little bit of a haircut, but I like it. The last one's also a top, but very different vibe. I really like this. I am 100% like one of those cringy people that's like, I'm a Disney adult, and this top just called to me. It's like, I got it for the whole purpose of like wearing it over top of like a white singlet or something, or like, it's caught because there's still a tag in it, but like maybe tucking in one half and wearing the other half out. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like Mickey Mouse as a magician and stuff like that. It's so cute. I did have another shirt. It was a Harry Potter shirt that I put back. So for friends and family and Mark, be proud of me, I put that back. Could have bought it, didn't. Did buy this one though, and I think it's really cute and I can't wait to wear it. That's it. That's my haul. I came home with 6 items out of the day, and 4 of them I'm really confident about liking. 2 of them I'm very, very on the fence about, but I'm going to make an effort to see if I can make them work. If you didn't see them, I'm sorry. I know that angle was not the best, but it's what I'm working with right now, and you will start to see them integrated into my closet soon enough. And if you don't, call me out on it, because we're supposed to be making an effort. Otherwise, thank you again for joining me for another video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you stayed until the end, you must have not hated it. That's a thing. Please leave me a like or a comment, or if you really, really like me, subscribe to see more of my content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!